In this video, I am going to give you a 3-step formula I call the Light Powerhouse formula that gives you instant peace, instant calm, and instant joy and bliss. Hi, I'm Ranjana, and I have had for 8 years a spiritual coach practice. And I have worked with a light team, and that was not only guiding me, but also hundreds of people in the whole world to becoming and get rid of their struggles. I had given workshops, I did a lot of consultation and a lot of working one-on-one. And after 8 years, it suddenly was over. And the last 6 years, I could not find anymore these spiritual gifts, this connection with my light team. And I was doubting and worrying little, really, for where did it go. But 2 days ago, Saturday, I had a call with a friend of mine. And she was asking me questions all about also this last 6 years that I had no contact anymore. And suddenly something happened. It clicked. And I felt this enormous power again inside of me, feeling like expanding my consciousness, becoming very open and wide and feeling this so strongly inside of myself. And I knew in an instant that this channel is not only about starting your own online business, but mostly it is about freeing yourself, breaking free from the endless cycle of suffering where most people are in. Because I know we are all light powerhouses, but we have not, we have been programmed. We have been programmed and told that what we are, right? And that we have to get a good job and good grades and make a career and all these materialistic things. And it's great if you love materialistic things, but we really need also to expand our consciousness, right? Because if we only go in one direction and we leave all the other things out, that is, I think that is poverty. That is poverty. But feeling rich from the inside because you feel you can ease yourself any moment, you can give yourself any moment peace of mind and calm and self-confidence and relaxation, that will change the world. I believe and I know that when everyone in the whole world would be relaxed all the time, there we will create a total other world. Do you agree? Okay, so let's start today. Because I don't know if you know that, but everything is energy. You are energy. I am energy. Everything is energy. A thought is energy. If we keep on thinking negative thoughts, and a lot of negative thinking is going on all day in your head, where does that energy go to, right? But if you are still feeling relaxed and at calm and you feel happy, then that energy will also go someplace, somewhere, right? So it's really like it's an old myth, an old story that a grandson asked his granddad, like, there are two dogs here, and which dog will be stronger? And then the granddad said, the one who you feed will be stronger. And that is also with our thoughts. So we can feed our negative thoughts, but we also can feed our positive thoughts. And I have come to notice, and that is my own experience, is that if you start to feel your body more, then also your mind becomes clear and calm and at peace with itself. It is very hard that if you have a lot of worrying, doubting, and nasty things going on in your mind, to start to think positive. So we better just go to the body and make sure that that relaxes, so the mind will also relax. Do you agree? Okay, so let's start with the first step. So you sit relaxed, you sit up straight, you have your shoulders are low, relaxed. No wrinkles in your forehead, not like this, wrinkle less. Put your feet flat on the ground. If you have heels on, please put them out and just put your feet flat on the ground. And what I want you to do, and this is, I mean, it sounds so stupid, and everything what I'm going to tell you, you know it already. You know it already, but you don't practice it. And I am here to remind you that it's so simple to feel relaxed and at ease with yourself. Okay. So the first thing is belly breathing. And belly breathing, I noticed that I think almost 99% of humanity is breathing very shallow. So it's like this. And what is happening then when you breathing only here, the energy goes upwards in your head, right? So it's adding more to the worry and the fear and everything what's going on here. And you really don't want that. So if you start to do belly breathing, the energy goes to your feet. And then you start to feel calm and at ease with yourself. Okay. So we do that together and we just do it 3 times. And what I want you to do is that if you want, you put a hand on your belly. And when you breathe in through the nose and you feel the cold air the breath going on in your holes of your nose, right? So, and when you breathe in, you notice your belly goes outwards, right? And then I want you to breathe out and focus again on the air, what you feel in the holes of your nose, and then your belly goes automatically inwards, okay? So let's do that 3 times. And just notice it here, okay? Your shoulders, relax your shoulders, okay? Okay. So that were 3 times. Do you already feel the difference? Probably. You feel immediately that your whole body and your mind, because it's one thing, it slows down, right? It becomes at ease. Okay. So the next thing is, it's a little bit movement. That's step 2. And that is you put your hands on your shoulders and you just turn your shoulders like this. And you just do that 5 times, at least 5 times. Maybe you want to do it more, but do it at least 5 times consciously and really feel that if you are doing that, how it feels in your armpits, in your arms, in your shoulders. Just feel, okay? Maybe you feel the fingers on your shoulders. Just be aware, right? Okay. And what this does, it opens up this whole area. And why that is so important, because here this is the part of our body that we show up. We show ourselves to the world, right? It also has to do with our throat chakra. And the throat chakra, I have learned from my light team, it is about speaking the truth, showing up, stand for yourself, right? And of course, your heart center is also here. So this whole area of lungs and your heart and your throat and the throat chakra is really about becoming intimate with your heart, with your lungs, with the power of life, right? Because we breathe we breathe in when we come in this world and we breathe out when we leave in this world, right? So the lungs are really important because it has to do with life, right? So if we want to live and fully live, we need to pay attention to this area of our body, right? Okay, so that was step 2. So so step 1 is the belly breathing, and step 2 is this thing to open up this area. And you feel already when this is opening up more, you feel like, okay, I can handle things in my life, right? But if you're, like this on your cell phone, you see it, right? You kind of close yourself, and then if you close yourself, the world outside of you becomes like this huge thing that you actually want to avoid. Do you understand what I mean? But if you show up because you are here and you are in the world, then you don't feel this border anymore. There is no fear anymore. Do you feel what I mean? Okay, so let's go to the third step, and that's also quite simple. Again, you have your feet flat on the ground, your shoulders are relaxed, everything is totally relaxed, and you just put a hand, left or right, that doesn't matter. Put a hand on your heart center, like here, okay? Just leave it there. Just do your belly breathing and feel, instead of focusing on the air going in the holes of your nose, you now focus on how your hand is on that area of your heart center, and just feel it. Maybe you feel the hand palm of your hand. Maybe you feel your ring finger, right? Just feel your hand on your body. That's it. That's it. But because it's your heart center, it is actually a gesture of love towards the body, from yourself to your body, and just say, actually, kind of just say, I feel you, I see you, I hear you, I am here with you. That is actually like your hand is, as it is saying to your heart center, I am here, I am here. And you can feel that it really softens you. It really comforts you. It really soothes you, right? Don't forget belly breathing. And take care that your shoulders are relaxed, because we all have the tendency just to do this. But really relax the shoulders. And just maybe you want to leave your hands there for 5 minutes or 3 minutes or 1 minute or whatever. You just feel how long your hands will be there, right? Surprise yourself. Okay. So if it feels like, okay, I am done with it, then you just, then you have just you put your hands in your lap or whatever. And I really want to ask you, how do you feel right now? How do you feel? This is such a simple process, and you can do it every day, anywhere. And you also can do, of course, the steps apart from each other. Like if you are, sitting in the car and, in the queue, you also can put your hand here, right? And focus on the hand on your heart center. And do belly breathing during your day at work. Maybe when you go to the bathroom on the work, you just do it just for a few minutes, right? Or waiting in the grocery store in the line, and just try to do these little three things, or combined, or just one by one, as much as possible during your day. It will change your life totally. Totally. I know that when every human on this whole world would do this and would relax in his body without the need of anything or anyone, right? We all can do it ourselves. When the whole humanity would relax, there would be no problem at all anymore, right? So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. subscribe to my channel, and I will share every day an insight, an experience I had, and share with you what you can do to feel and remember again that you are a light powerhouse. The only thing was that you have been told, and you kind of accepted it, that you are less than that. And I am here again since Saturday to remind you that you are beautiful. You are a light to this world. Okay? I'd love to see you in the next video. Have a great day, and I'll say ciao ciao.